Hello everybody, my name is Liliana Elliott, and in today's video, if you read the title and if you saw the thumbnail, we are building Solidarity Gaming's house in this series, YouTube Village. I forgot what episode we're on. Let's flick straight into the time lapse while I talk a bit about this house. As you can see, as always, I marked it out with wool. That is normal, but once I got into starting to build it, I decided to do something a little bit different with the walls. Each room, or rather like each outcropping, is a different shade of blue. And then for the roof, I ended up using packed ice and smooth quartz. I wasn't sure what to use for the roof. All of the stairs were too green and weren't that blue, so I caved. I used ice, but packed ice does not melt. Do not quote me on that. If it does, I'll find out. On the inside, I did something else that was different for me. I ended up using the bamboo planks, which is different. I don't normally do that. And then I put wool as always. In terms of the furniture, I did like normal furniture and stuff, but I'm only going to show you the outside when it comes to the time lapse. This section here, I actually decided to make like a little catio. If you don't know what a catio is, typically it's outside, not still properly enclosed like this, but it's outside and enclosed, but it's basically a patio for your cat or cats. And I decided to add another room here because, well, first off, because originally this was not planned, but I learned that these two walls were actually going to join and be the same color, like same thing together when they're two different rooms in actuality, or two different sections, and it would have been a lot of different stuff when it came to no, it wouldn't be different. It would have been too much of the light blue terracotta. That's what I'm trying to say. So I ended up building this, and obviously, yeah, it's out of light blue concrete, and it definitely breaks it up and it looks pretty good. Before we get into the tour, I'm gonna show you Solidarity Gaming's Minecraft skin, okay? For those who are unaware, I have a mod that I think is called the 3D, I don't know what it's called, but it's 3D something. I think it's called 3D skin. And basically all of the little like outside pixels, like the jacket, the hat, you know, when you go into the skin customization, it's the sleeve, the leg, the pants, the hat. You can see that the stuff that was on the bust is no longer there. So if I put it back on, you can see that all the little texturing and stuff is back. So that's what that is. And his skin looks really cool. Like this, okay? Believe it or not, I don't watch Jimmy a whole ton, but him and Grian's whole like dynamic is just hilarious. He yells at Scar, he yells at Jimmy, and he calls him Timmy, which I don't remember why. Anyway, I did something different. As you can see, he is not in his house and he is not at his desk. Every other person so far that I have built, well, aside from Techno, who is he's buried. He is actually outside of his house and he's got some emeralds, so I like to imagine that he's getting some cat food for his cats, Norman and Flick. Anyway, now that we've got Mr. Timmy out the way, let's do the house tour. First, once you get past him, he's taking up the entire part. First off, at the entrance, we've got like some copper stuff just because I wanted to tie in the copper door. Also, he doesn't have a backyard. I wasn't entirely sure how to fit a backyard, to be honest. I also just forgot about the fact that he might want a back, and also where this door is in a really bad spot, so let's just get rid of it. Anyway, through the front of the house, you open the copper door and shut it, obviously, and then you have kind of like a small little entryway where there's a carpet, like right to your immediate right, you've got the massive dining table, which can sit 8 people, and we've got a oak bookcase over here that holds enough. Next to the dining room, straight in front, sort of, is the kitchen. We've got some cake on the fridge, pancakes. I tried to look up what his favorite food was and I couldn't find it, but I found a stream where he was making pancakes with, I forgot her name, but his girlfriend. Are they married? I don't know. He was making pancakes with her. Okay, I just stepped on the pancakes. He was making pancakes with her. We also have like herbs and bamboo, and that's mint, and this is like sage, I don't know. Then we have some bread, just some bread on the. Across from the kitchen, we have the lounge, which has a small TV, but it's got some flowers on it, so that's fine. It's got a lot of seating. We've got a cat bed there and a cat bed there for Norman and Flick, and a nice carpet. To the left of the lounge room, we've got the catio area, which is fully open. We've got some cat tree things, we've got some yellow cat beds and a little bit of kitty litter, which you can see they have not used. Okay, if we just follow from the entrance straight forward, you will see that there are some stairs and a lot of carpet. If we go up the stairs, you will be greeted with Kirsty and Jimmy's bedroom offices. And straight in front is the cat room. We'll start with the cat room first, or pay attention to this carpet. There's a lot of carpet, even though it's carpet on carpet. Through this door, we are greeted with cat trees, cat toys, kitty litter, and some boop, cat food, cat water. Flick and Norman. We also have more cat trees and some cat bra. On the right of the cat door area, which really I should leave open. I didn't really leave it open in Koreans. Let me go do that real quick, actually. There you go. You guys can be free. You alright, Mary? You alright, Pearl? Cool. And all of your cat heads. Anyway, to the left of the cat room, we have Kirsty's room. This isn't her head or skin. I just realized, I think this is a tiny. Anyway, she's here. I think she streams or used to stream, but she's got a mouse. She's got some pink monitors. She's got a pink chick. A pink chick. But she also has a massive cat bed for the two cats, and she has a pink bookcase. Down this small hallway is her little like bedroom nook area. This is meant to be a dresser. These are shelves, and obviously she has a massive bed. Across from Kirsty's room is Timmy's room, or Jimmy, or Solidarity, and obviously he's not sitting here because he's outside. 'Cause it's so long and wide and it hasn't got like a mini corridor like Kirsty's does, I had to apparently set off fires. I had to play a little bit and figure out how to do it. Obviously he's got his bed and then some shelves. He has a lot of these water paintings. I thought they would fit. He also has a massive cat bed. Then he has his desk, his bookcase, and he's got some monitors and a mouse as well. Oops. Something cute I did with the mouses is that, as you can see, he has a pink mouse, and if you may have noticed, Kirsty actually has a blue mouse, so they kind of have matching mouses. Mouse. So this is the final little 360 of the house. I seriously hope you enjoyed this being made. Yes, she doesn't have a wig one. I'm gonna put one. Again, and hang guys, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this build, and I seriously hope that I got his girlfriend's name right. Wait, what? Until next video guys, adios amigos. This is going to be a pain to edit. I just realized this video makes no sense. Right, Jimmy? Not that talkative, are ya?